now we move on to the next item. This item is in praise of our naughtiest god. Who can it be? None other than Lord Krishna. A normal day of the gopis in her regular life when she is taking the makhan to Mathura to sell, and who comes in her way? Who is not letting her go? None other than Lord Krishna. She pleads and she begs and she tells him, look, I have to go. Please let me go, please. In the evening, when the ladies light the diyas in the house, when the cows come back to their shed, and when the birds come back to their nests, at that time of the day, I promise I will come and I will meet you. Please let me go now. But no, Krishna is adamant. He will not let her go. Then she realizes they are standing on the main road, the Rajamarga. She pleads and requests and she tells him, if one of my friends sees us like this alone on the main road, you know they will gossip about me. Looks like the common factor between women then and now has not changed, which is gossiping. I guess the gentlemen around will agree and the women will be a little, no, that's not the case. But, well, she is scared of her friends gossiping about her and Krishna. And she tells him, please let me go. Let's not create any false stories about us. But no, he is still not ready to budge. And then finally she realizes, what is that one thing that Krishna loves the most? Makhan. So then she opens her pot and gives him some makhan, and then he lets her go. Friends, we had discussed the devotional aspect of Bharatanatyam in the very beginning, and this is where I can relate it for you all. What does God really want from us? Does he want makhan? No. Makhan is the symbol of purity of our soul, and God wants that. He wants us to churn out from ourselves all the evil and give him this makhan, this our pure soul. And this is what beautifully the poet depicts, and we will see Mandira perform. Javali in Ragam Ananda Bhairavi, Talam Adi.
Children